What up, bitches? It's episode 17.
Well, you know I don't do that.
No, I know you don't do that, but
Where have you been the last 17 weeks that you don't know how he introduces the show?
I didn't memorize it, motherfucker. You do it then. You fucking tell me how.
I fuck it up every single week.
It's a hello and welcome to episode 17 of the One Trick Podcast. My name's Bill. I'm joined by
Brandon
and
Drew. See, I don't like that. I don't like the introducing ourselves. I like when the host introduces us.
All right, fine.
But it's too late now.
So what do you mean? Like, so?
No, like
I don't like it because like it feels stupid. It's like, welcome to episode 17 of the One Trick Podcast. I'm Brandon, and this is fucking Bill. And then him be like, yo, and then be like, and this is Drew, and you be like, ugh. I hate that shit.
So should we just be like joined by Bill and Drew or Brandon and Drew?
Yeah, it makes it feel like you're an actual host if you say I'm joined by blah 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 and with me, or you know.
Well, send an email to podcast@otpentertainment.com and tell us how you want us to introduce the show, or tell us to stop making the show.
Yeah, no. any fan.
I'm glad we finally warned Brandon down, and he's realizing this is a terrible idea. It only took 4 months.
We always knew, but that's what makes it fun.
I'm not having fun. I'm having fun because I'm playing video games.
Yeah, he's fucking playing Paper Mario on the 3DS.
Wait, there's a Paper Mario on the 3DS?
Yeah, it's real good too.
Man, I really need a fucking 3DS.
Yeah, it's better than the one on the fucking Wii.
Man, I love the one on the Wii.
Yeah, this is better.
Well, shit. How does it play? Does it play like... Which one does it play? Or does it play totally different than other ones? Or does it play... Which one does it play?
No, I mean... Alright, well, you know how in the one on the Wii, it was like completely flat side-scrolling levels?
Yeah.
It's Paper Mario, like, pretty standard Paper Mario, like, gameplay and stuff, but, like, you're in, like, a 3D, you move around like a 3D plane. More so than you do.
I don't like that.
No, it's way better.
It's kind of...
Look up a trailer for it.
It's not as bad as you think. It just opens it up a little bit and makes it feel more like a game.
It's more fun to move around the world. It's more fun to interact with the world.
To me, that goes against the whole 2D-ness
but
of
it doesn't.
the paper.
No, they do it in a really clever way. It works.
Well, actually, the one on the Wii, they did have those 3D segments where you...
Yeah, it did. It just
this
makes
does it
it
better though.
Yes, it looks like it makes sense.
Are there at least
from watching him play?
Are there at least some side-scrolling parts in it?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Then I can deal with that.
It looks like almost like a hybrid between. Like it's not isometric, but it's almost a little bit, so you can see like the foreground and background. It almost seems a little like the Super Nintendo Mario RPG.
Yeah, it's more like that, I would say.
Am I the only one that preferred
Mario.
Am I the only one that preferred Paper Mario to Super Mario RPG?
Probably, because I wish they would make another one with Square.
I mean, I don't know, because like I haven't played like Mario RPG in such a long fucking time that I almost don't even remember.
I always thought it was the shit. There was one part I couldn't get past.
Oh,
but...
I didn't say it was bad, but I just always liked Paper Mario better.
Yeah.
I also like the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga games on the DS. Thought those were really good.
Yeah, those were supposed to be really good.
I wanted to try them.
I heard Bowser's Inside Story, which was one of the more recent ones, was really good.
Yeah, that's one I really wanted to play. And
we have it.
A chance.
I have it.
I think Superstar Saga was on the GBA actually, and then the sequels were on the DS, something like that. I don't know. Doesn't matter. No. They were on the handheld.
Yeah. But I do want to play the Bowser Inside Story. I thought that was a cool idea, and I wanted to. I love RPGs, so anything I can play that looks good like that, I'm down.
Yeah, I always liked the way the Mario RPGs did combat with the sort of like the Gunblade in 8, where you could hit the button at the right time and do extra damage.
Yep.
All that
you
stuff.
can get the criticals and stuff.
Yeah,
I like that too.
It's cool trying to figure out like what the different moves, like how to time it and stuff like that. I like it.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Because as much as I like turn-based RPGs, they can get a little repetitive and boring in the combat.
Yeah.
But that
Yeah,
does a
this
nice
kinda
job of
spices
spicing
it
it
up.
up.
No, it does. The Tales games help too.
Yeah.
Like it's still kind of turn-based, but it's almost like you have points to spend, so you can kind of go as long as you are able, and then it fills
Yeah.
up pretty quick, so you're always doing something.
Yeah, like I said, I only
And you
played
can,
Tales
like-
of the Abyss, so I don't really remember.
I can't remember which one that was.
On the PS2.
What was the premise of it? Real quick?
It was so long ago, I can't even remember.
All right. Were you
Well,
on
let
like
me-
an
hold on.
island that was moving or something?
Possibly. Hold on.
Because I think I might have played that one too.
Like I said, the main character
I don't
had
know.
like red hair.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I think we've had this.
Yeah, we had it
conversation.
like
It might be a different
it
one.
might be on one of the unreleased episodes.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
But yeah, I played one of. No, I played Legendia. I think is the one I played, and it had like side-scrolling kind of fighting and stuff. It was weird. Like the fights were strange. The end. So guys,
So yeah, no. What I was asking
Um,
before, what is Fez
yeah,
and
Fez.
is it good? I see it has a
It's-
9.5 rating on IGN, but
It's pretty awful.
It's not that bad.
It looks like an old game. Obviously, I don't know if you've seen screenshots. It looks like an 8 or 16-bit game, and
I would definitely say 16.
Alright,
more
fine,
than
16.
8.
it looks the one screen I'm looking at looks like
it looks more pixelated than
it
16.
looks like a
though.
12-bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks between 8 and 16, but yeah, you're in this 2D world, and then some shit goes down, and then it's a 3D world, and you can like spin the levels, and
Yeah, but you still only operate
Oh,
within
yeah.
a flat 2D plane, but you
Yeah.
can just rotate the world.
So
that you
so
can
is
get
Paper
to-
Mario.
in
kind
a
of-
way.
But I mean, they have
But-
like their whole thing is manipulating the environment, like manipulating the 3D environment by turning it on a different 2D plane so you can get around and do
Yeah,
different stuff.
like
Well, that
say
sounds-
you're looking at the flat.
That sounds like it could make for some
It-
interesting puzzles.
I
No,
know
it is.
It's very clever.
Yeah,
It's really clever.
say like you're looking at something and there's like a floating island like too far away. If you spin it the right way, it'll be like either real close so you can jump at, or it'll be touching so you can just walk straight across, even though it's really really far away. Like what you see close to you is close to you.
Yeah, I got
And
it.
it's weird. Yeah, it's fun to think of it that way.
But
I've been digging it.
but you just said it was awful. Were you lying to me?
No,
He
it
was
was
just saying-
it was sarcasm because you said like, is it good? It got a 9.5. It's
Yeah,
like,
well, I don't-
clearly It's good if it.
I don't trust ratings that much.
IGN.
Yeah, IGN.
You trust 13-year-old douchebags that don't know what they're talking about.
No,
though,
I don't.
apparently.
That's a way to misrepresent what I said, but we're not talking about that ever. That conversation is over and dead.
Well, because you're wrong and you don't like to talk about it.
Uh,
That's fine though.
I'm not wrong.
You are wrong.
That doesn't matter. I don't care.
Fine.
I'm apparently always wrong,
I'll
so fuck it.
accept that.
Who cares?
But yeah, Fez is a good game. Is it only like, how much was it?
I only spent $3 on.
Oh.
No, I spent $9 on it.
Yeah, you spent $3
Yeah,
on
that's-
Terraria,
Yeah.
which is
That motherfucker bounced
That
on you.
motherfucker ran. What the
You got
fuck?
hit. You let him get hit by that little guy.
why aren't you filming that shit?
I was gonna say
set
he's
up your
like
camera.
filming a Let's Play right now.
What,
You can apparently. That Zach Scott motherfucker was talking about how he started doing a bunch of 3DS Let's Plays after he got the ability to do that. So I don't know how he does it, but
well, you can't do Paper Mario.
You can still do it. I mean, yeah, I guess you're not gonna make any fucking money off it. Though.
Yeah, you're giving Nintendo free advertising, and they're taking all the revenue from it, and they still expect you to make the damn things.
They really should have done it like split revenue or something. They get like a percentage or something, but they want it all.
Yeah,
which is fucking
bullshit. The amount is like negligible though, and I don't know why they care so much about it.
That's not. I mean, it's just like to Nintendo, but
that's
I mean,
what I mean.
It's more of like, hey, if it's our fucking product, we want it. Like it doesn't matter how little it is. It's just
but
like they were talking about on what?
My thing is, it's free advertising for them.
Oh yeah, like they were saying on GameScoop, like it's just another example of Nintendo being like ridiculously out of touch. Like these things are like more popular than ever, and they're like giving Nintendo free advertisement because it's like, hey, look at this cool game, and it's like people buy shit based off of that.
Like I was telling Bill, and I've mentioned on the podcast before, Two Best Friends Play convinced me that I need to have Scribblenauts Unlimited. It actually sold me on the whole series. That kind of thing. I guarantee I'm not the only one that's had something like that happen.
No, dude, that's what got me to want fucking Surgeon Simulator and shit like that. And like I almost bought Arma 2 because of Anthony Gallegos' Let's Plays of World War Z or whatever, or the War Z World War Z. It's ridiculous. Fuck off. God damn it.
Hey, again. They might want the ad revenue if you talk about what you're doing in the game, so cool it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say Scribblenauts is fun, but it's not as, I don't know. It was more fun to watch them play it because of how ridiculous they are, more than the game was that fun.
Man, I had a blast with.
That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, you might be a little disappointed.
No, because I had a blast with Super Scribblenauts, and it
wasn't. Fine. You know exactly what it's about.
It wasn't as nearly as open as Ultimate is. It was tiny little levels, and then you moved on to the next.
It's not. I mean, the levels are bigger, but there's only so many things you can do in each one.
There's
like 8 or 9 things per level that you can do, and most of them aren't the big, intricate ones.
I don't know. I did a lot of crazy stuff.
Oh, you know, I'm like I said, I'm not trying to downplay it. I had fun with it. I'm glad I bought it, but it wasn't as insane as they had with it. Like they.
I mean, I made a zombie tornado fight Cthulhu. I mean, come on.
All right, fine.
A zombie tornado, man.
A zombie tornado is pretty cool. I wish I thought of that when I played.
A guy wanted something spicy, so I lit a pepper on fire and threw it at his face, man. You can't fuck with that.
No, that's true. No, I had fun. Like that's all. I'm not trying to say like.
Man, I didn't even care about clearing the levels. I was just having fun doing crazy shit.
Like if that was on any other system, I would have platinumed it. Like I did every single thing I could do in it. Maybe that's why I'm just done with it, and it's kind of sad.
Yeah, but you can still go around like and do crazy shit.
I guess, but
did you fill your dictionary? Did you like?
I think so. I think I did all the little. I got every single star.
No, did you fill your dictionary?
Did all word?
Did you fill your dictionary with every word in the game that is in the system?
I don't think I remember having a dictionary.
Isn't the dictionary like thousands of words or something like that?
Yeah. So that's.
I don't know.
That's a whole bunch of crazy shit.
If there is something like that, I didn't see it.
I remember in Super Scribblenauts, like it would every time I put in a new word, it would bring up a list, and it would add it in.
Yeah, I don't remember. That didn't happen.
No,
in this one.
But, and not to talk too much about Paper Mario, but do you remember how I talked shit about New Mario Brothers U or whatever and said that like the art style was kind of shitty.
Yeah. The
The
listeners won't
art
because you
style
haven't
of Paper Mario
uploaded
is fucking. What?
The listeners won't though because you haven't uploaded that episode.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
I'm sure he'll upload that before he uploads this.
I'm gonna upload all three of them at the same time.
I'm uploading them out of order. Just letting you know.
I don't care. Just number them correctly. I don't give a fuck how you upload them.
I'll number them fucking.
Yeah.
I'll create
I was gonna
fucking.
say, don't give him any ideas, motherfucker.
Well,
I'll
whatever.
create fucking
My point
calculus
was,
equations to get the.
Again, I don't care. But Paper Mario is like a perfect example of like a fantastic art design.
Oh, it always
Like-
has been.
Well, yeah, but I just mean, if you wanted to know what I meant by Super Mario Brothers U not having a really cohesive or very
No,
attractive look to it, like
The
this
let's
is
the let's
what they
plays
should have
I've seen
done.
it looked fine. I don't know. Obviously haven't played it, but
no, it's fine. It's like
It's nowhere near what it could be. Is the
this
problem?
this is like a really polished, well realized, cohesive art direction or whatever, and that isn't. That's just like, yeah, these are levels and they look okay individually, but nothing seems to really fit. And I don't know. I just don't think it's a very good looking game.
well, wasn't it
art-wise.
a launch title? And
Yeah.
how does it compare to the other launch titles?
No, I'm just saying it was odd for Nintendo to put something out that
Yeah,
didn't
well,
have
Fuck Nintendo.
great art direction.
Fuck their PR.
No, fuck them from a business perspective too. Like they really like. I think
Hey,
the Wii U's fucked.
well,
It's
EA
their
has dropped
Dreamcast.
out.
That's what someone said. It's their Dreamcast.
EA has completely dropped
EA
out of
what?
development for the Wii U. They're not making
Oh
anything.
yeah, I heard something like EA's pretty much like, fuck you guys.
Well, no, EA was just like, we're not really developing anything. And then one of the senior engineers and architects at EA was like, the Wii U is crap. Like he
But-
tweeted about like literally those exact words.
But I wanted to ask something about Nintendo being out of touch. Do you still need friend codes for online?
No.
Oh
No.
So they finally caught up to that aspect.
Yeah, yeah, that's just a name.
The online is a little bit better.
But
It
I
is
mean,
better.
Well,
But
I mean, we haven't even gotten to try. Like, I haven't tried any Wii U games online because there fucking aren't any. There's like no games on the
the
fucking.
Penny Arcade, I think Gabe or Tycho or I think it was Gabe. He plays Black Ops on it, and he said it's the shit. So,
Oh no,
I don't know.
yeah. No, I mean, I know that it's supposed to work better, but I haven't played it because there's nothing on the fucking system.
Oh
to
well,
play.
yeah, fine.
What about
That's the only
3DS?
thing. If they can get first party games on it, they should be fine.
Well, no,
I
they
think- I
need
think it'll
third party
be,
games.
I think it'll be another GameCube. What's up?
I said they need third party, not first party. Third party.
They've never needed third party.
No,
No, they need to get Zelda, Metroid,
No,
another Mario.
if they need third party to compete, or just drop out of the console race altogether and just focus on handhelds.
Yeah, but I mean that's like saying that they should have done that with the Wii. Or
They
should
should
have
have.
done it
They-
with the
they-
N64,
they
the
needed-
SNES.
They had
Maybe
plenty
not
of
the
third party
SNES.
support on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I said maybe not the SNES. My bad.
And there's
No, but all those systems still did fine. Though.
yeah, but they were also beaten thoroughly.
Well, they weren't competing in the same way.
They weren't competing. Period.
As long as all they care about is that they sell. They don't care about winning.
But if they
'Cause
don't,
they know they're not going to beat Xbox and PlayStation.
They wouldn't have released the Wii U being as weak as it is if they were trying to compete directly with the with Sony and Microsoft.
Yeah, no, they clearly
my
do not
my
give a
point
shit
my
about
point
being
is
first.
that by not trying to compete, it's already showing. They're losing business. They're losing money. They're
Well, they're losing business because they didn't even have a fucking plan for the Wii U. They literally they brought it out and released like one game, and then it's been like 7 months, and they haven't released fucking anything.
No, but even like I think everyone was saying even the PS2 like launched with absolutely nothing.
Well, yeah, but it was by now there was stuff.
Oh, fine, maybe by now, but
And
I just
I'm
mean
not
like
saying
most launches are shit.
no, they are, but I'm not even saying that the Wii U is like gonna be a complete failure. I think it's gonna be as successful as like the GameCube was, which is not very, but still made them enough money
It's enough, yeah.
to work. And they have like, what do they have? Like, I think they have something like $15 billion in liquid assets or something, like money that they could spend at any moment if they needed it. So like, this isn't going to be the end of them by any means, but it's not going to be great.
I still say that they just need to drop out of the console race altogether. They have the market cornered in the handheld. They can go all out with handhelds. Like they have.
Well, I mean, I would want them to make software for the home console still.
No, I'm sure they would. They'd just do what Sega did, except they'd have handhelds too.
Well, except they'd be talented.
Man, I still miss Sega. Genesis was the best console.
I wish
ever.
they made real games instead of like Sonic racing games. It's like, oh, he's like the Flash. Let's put him in a car.
Well, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that. Kind of had to put him in a car to make it fair.
They should just like program it so that he runs the same way the cars drive.
But he could always
fucking run.
He could always run faster than the cars. Like, they need to put him in the car for it to be fair. To slow him down, they need to put him in the car.
Well, I guess that's true.
That's the way I rationalize it.
Conversational podcast. Bill needs to answer his phone.
Oh.
Yeah, he's walking away for a second.
But no,
well, we can still talk.
I love Sega. I wish they would come back. I was thinking Sega. Yeah, most of their consoles failed miserably, but they really tried a lot of new things that people weren't trying with their consoles. Like the Sega CD disc-based gaming, or the Dreamcast, like the first foray into online play and like all that stuff. Like they tried a lot of new things. They just, I guess people weren't ready for it, or it wasn't executed that great. I don't know. It's a shame.
No, it is. It is. But like I think Nintendo probably would be better served, at least dropping out of the home console market. But obviously keep their handhelds and do software for like PS4 and 360 and stuff. Or I mean the next.
Well, I think Nintendo would do. If they dropped out of the home console race, they wouldn't be doing console games. Period.
And that would be awful. Why would you want that?
Because for the past few years, I've liked their handheld games a lot more than their console games.
Oh, I disagree completely.
Mario
Galaxy was like some of the best shit I've ever played.
Mario Galaxy was just a pretty Mario 64.
Yeah. We disagree, but yeah.
We disagree because you're wrong, but whatever.
Yeah, well, for whatever reason, but I mean, like, I love the Pikmin games. Like, I can't wait for Pikmin 3. Like,
Pikmin's so fucking boring.
I love those games.
You must fucking hate your brain cells.
I guess.
I don't know. So
have you been playing Terraria?
No, I haven't. I'll probably play some tonight. I've been fucking exhausted. And it just pisses me off that there's a Pikmin 3 coming out, but no good Star Fox coming out. No fucking F-Zero.
Well, I mean, who knows?
No F-Zero.
No, dude, you still never even played on F-Zero DX or GX or whatever, right?
No, is that which one's that on? GameCube?
That's the GameCube one.
No, I didn't play it. Oh yeah, so the last one.
Man, by far the best fucking one. Like, I played that game. I probably put like 150 hours into that game.
No, I'm sure I would love it because I never got a chance to own it, but I rented the one on the N64 and it was pretty fucking awesome.
You have a Wii though, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you fucking buy it and play it?
Because I'm cheap as a motherfucker.
Dude, you could find that game for like $10.
Buy it for me then. I'm not paying that
Dude,
shit.
I will. Like, you need to play that fucking game.
Oh,
it's so fucking good.
You should try the Trackmania games. They got that fast-paced, crazy loops and shit that F-Zero has.
Yeah, but every game that I don't know. I just want F-Zero.
No, I'm not saying it's the same, but I remember
Because like people were always saying that like the Wipeout games for like the PlayStation and stuff were really good.
yeah,
And
they
like
weren't.
I put in a lot of time in those games and I didn't have fun
No,
with them
I
like
didn't.
almost at all.
I mean, I played the first Trackmania, fucking like a decade ago, and it was pretty goddamn fun, and you can build your own tracks and shit.
No, and like that's cool and stuff, but I mean like with Little Big Planet, like I don't have time for that, or I'm at least not willing to spend the time to make those.
But you'll
levels.
fucking sink all your time into Sim fucking City. Oh,
I played SimCity for 24 hours and I haven't played since.
Amusement
I don't
Park
think that was
DLC
that
coming
bad.
this month for SimCity, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I just saw an article.
that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
I always wanted to
Yeah,
play
just
one
to
of the
pay
Roller
for it,
Coaster
right?
Tycoon games. Well, probably.
I did. Those were fun. I played those back in the day.
I didn't have the patience for that shit. Fucking keeping customers happy and shit. Oh, there's
Well, I know. I mean, it's like anything. Like you play those games for like a weekend or something, or like once every couple months, and it's fun. But I can't do it all the time either.
another thing to piss me off. Another Mario and Sonic Winter Games fucking coming out. No F-Zero, no Star Fox.
Oh, but that was what I was saying though. Like E3's in like 2 weeks. Like they're gonna start announcing stuff soon. You know, like we don't know what the fuck their plan is. We don't know anything that they're making besides like fucking Pikmin 3, Smash Brothers, and the new 3D Mario. Like and Mario Kart. We don't know shit else. And they have like fucking like 30 studios. You know.
So Nintendo has exclusive rights to the next 3 Sonic games. The first of which will be Sonic Lost
Yeah?
World.
I never. Oh, is this from their Nintendo Direct? Like just recent, like today,
Uh,
or was it yesterday?
the article's from the 17th, so yesterday.
Yeah, there was a new Nintendo Direct focusing on Wii U games, and I actually haven't even gotten a chance to see it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of shitty, because
But-
I probably should have.
But yeah, they've announced that they've entered a exclusive worldwide partnership with Sega to produce 3 Sonic games. So Nintendo's co-producing these games, so they might actually turn out not horrible.
If they have some creative control and like quality control, then yeah, those could actually turn out to be good games. That would be interesting.
It's been a long drought since I think fucking Sonic Advance was the last good Sonic game.
I never even played that one.
It was obviously on the GBA, and it was the classic side scroller type. It's good stuff.
Didn't they just come out with one that was like kind of
Yeah,
like a mix between like old and new school or whatever?
Yeah, I heard mixed reviews about that one. I haven't played it.
Yeah, so did I.
What Generations, I think it was called. I don't know. But yeah, that'll be one to keep an eye on.
They had a fucking Nintendo Direct, didn't they? Like
I don't know.
Fucking
I don't-
IGN doesn't have anything on it.
I don't even care.
Hmm.
I really need to play
Yeah, I don't
the Arkham games for good things. So what's this?
Oh, that's kind of a cool thing. The games that Nintendo's showing off at E3,
I thought they weren't showing.
Best Buy's gonna have them playable in their stores.
Oh, a reason to go to Best Buy then.
Yeah, that's actually pretty smart.
The only reason to ever go to Best Buy,
Yeah.
not to buy anything. So
No, just to fucking if I can play like Mario Kart and fucking the new 3D Mario game, do that shit.
I
Actually, probably not like the 3D Mario game. I kind of want that to be like new when I get it, not have played like 20 minutes of it.
I played like 3 seconds of the Rayman game on the Wii U because it was on.
What'd you think?
There was a demo at Target. The game was fine. I like I love the way the game looks, and it has that nice
Yeah, the art's real good.
that nice the classic 2D but modern feel to it, which I can't really
Yeah,
describe.
man, I love that shit.
But fuck
I
that
love
gamepad.
that shit.
Fuck that gamepad.
Really?
I don't like it at all. It's too.
You don't like. I mean, you don't like the controller itself, or you don't like doing the touchscreen stuff.
Oh, I didn't even do any touchscreen stuff. I'm sure the touchscreen stuff is fine. Like if you're holding it like a tablet and hitting the screen, but using it as a controller it's too bulky and uncomfortable.
I disagree completely. Like after like 5 minutes of using it, I don't have a problem with it at all.
Well, maybe I just didn't put it like maybe it was just too.
It's just a new controller.
Too weird for the little bit of time I put into it. But
because like when I was playing,
my first impression was
when I was playing
this.
when I was playing like New Super Mario Bros. U, like when you're actually playing for like a long time, like you don't even notice you're holding like a different controller. It's just a controller, you know.
I mean, I think, yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe if there was like
I have no problem with it.
Maybe if there was like an aftermarket grip you could put on it to maybe, I don't know. But looking at the shape
I'm sure.
of it,
Well, you could get the Pro controller. That's basically just an Xbox 360 controller.
Yeah, but it does it have the touchscreen, the pad?
No.
Yeah.
So I guess you could.
So yeah, only if you had a game that wasn't touchscreen.
Yeah. Well, even games like Zombie U, you can play it with that, and there's a lot of touchscreen stuff. So I don't know how you do that, but I don't know how that works. Nor do I really care.
You know what I never understood? I mean, on-rail shooters and light gun games are things of the past because of first-person shooters now, but never understood why they didn't have more light gun type games with the Wiimote. They had that one Legend of Zelda game.
They had a few. They had Dead Space. They had House of the Dead. They had stuff.
Man, I mean, Time Killers was the only one worth playing, but ever. I don't think it was on the Wii U.
No. But... Have you ever played Project Horned Owl?
I've never even heard of that.
It's like a PlayStation 1 game. That game was the shit.
Man, have you played Time Killers though? Not Time Killers. Fucking
no.
Time Crisis. Time Killers is some shitty fighting game.
Yes. I played. Those were those games that were all at the arcades and shit.
Yeah, Time Crisis is the shit.
Time Crisis was cool.
I
went through
first
a phase
game with cover.
like back yeah. There were a lot of those type of games on the Dreamcast, and I bought like all of them.
Yeah, I just want to say, don't email me about saying Time Killers. I'm tired and fucking retarded. So,
no, email him and tell him that it's Time Crisis, even though he already knows it. Just be like, you're a fucking moron, and it's Time Crisis. That's podcast at otpentertainment.com.
I enjoyed Time Killers though. If that was the name of it, that shitty fighting game that was trying to cash in on Mortal Kombat by having gruesome fatalities.
I don't know anything about that.
It's good times.
Fucking yawning and stuff.
There's a pizza shop down where near you guys that I used to play it in, the arcade game.
Near where I live?
Yes. Well,
where?
Near-ish.
What is it?
I'm not gonna.
What the fuck's the place called?
Fucking Giant.
A Giant has that shit?
Well, they had it back fucking 20 years ago.
Weird. If their pizza was better, I'd
oh yeah, no, their
going.
pizza is shit. Fucking awful.
Fucking
I don't even know how they're still in
pizza.
business. There's so many great pizza places within fucking walking distance of that place.
Like what?
Fucking Pizza Pizzazz is the shit.
I've never even been there. Is that the place that you told me about back in the day that it was good?
Yeah, probably.
Good?
Fucking some of the best pizza I've ever eaten.
Really? Pizza Pizzazz?
Yeah. If it's still around.
Maybe I'll go there today.
If it's still around. It's down by
I kind of was in the mood to get some pizza. I might do that.
It's down by the Secret Ink tattoo where I got my ink done.
Oh, it's over there?
Yeah.
Huh.
Good times.
I just got a new tattoo myself.
Did you?
At Widow's Mark. Was that place around when you were here?
I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, any of those businesses I just mentioned, except for Giant, you should go give your business to them. listeners, even though you have no idea
Yeah,
where
because you
that
have
is.
any fucking clue where they are.
If you find any places with those names, just go.
Yeah. It could be a fucking scavenger hunt, like find me somewhere in this country. I'll probably be at Pizza Pizzette.
Is New Leaf gonna bring anything new to the Animal Crossing world besides swimming?
Oh, New Leaf? Yeah, there's like, there's a lot more customization in terms of like town building. Like you can actually choose where stuff goes in the town, like build like parks and park benches, and you can actually do stuff to the town aesthetically.
When is the new Animal Crossing coming out?
June 9th.
Man,
Bitch.
I think
Sweet.
I think I need a
The
3DS.
Wii U or DS?
3DS.
Goddamn 3DS.
What were you saying, Drew?
I think I really need a 3DS.
Yeah, dude, I just bought one because like I was like, fuck it, like I'm getting Animal Crossing when it comes out, and might as well just get it fucking now anyway.
Cause I was
What else is out now?
well, Paper Mario,
Fire Emblem.
Pokemon in
What-
October.
what's out that's good that you don't have already, Brandon?
I mean, I kind of wouldn't mind getting the remake of Star Fox 64. I wouldn't mind that.
Oh,
but,
that's on there. Shit.
Yeah.
I bet that
That's
looks
kinda cool. I mean, I don't know if I'd buy.
I mean, I don't have like a fucking release list. I don't know exactly.
Oh, I just didn't
And
know
like,
what
cause I
you
haven't
were
owned
excited
one.
about.
I haven't owned one since for like more than like 3 days, so I haven't really looked too deep into it. But
Is it weird
Maybe I'll
that
buy one.
is it weird that I when I first got Star Fox, I was almost more excited for the Rumble Pack until I actually played Star Fox 64.
It makes sense, but
The
Star
Rumble
Fox
Pack was
64 was
awesome,
the
though.
shit. They were both the shit.
I loved the Rumble Pack.
No, for real. I don't know what it was,
But it was like-
then it didn't seem like a gimmick. It seemed like a genuine, like, immersive tool.
I don't think it's that fucking gimmicky. You guys throw that word around so goddamn much.
No, isn't it like a gimmick, like something that doesn't actually impact the experience? It just
Well, no, it,
is to draw attention.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's what it is. I think
well-
Rumble, when that's actually missing from a game, you notice. You know, like
Well,
it just doesn't feel right.
to be fair, like some games with Rumble, they use it incredibly poorly.
They
Oh, of
tack it
course,
on, yeah.
of course.
No, well, fine.
But-
Maybe it's situational. Maybe
but with-
Rumble isn't gimmicky, but sometimes
But
it's
with
used gimmicky.
with
Fine.
Star Fox, it really added to the experience, if you ask me.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like it seemed like it was part of the game.
Yeah, I'll concede that there are gimmicky uses of these things, but I don't
All
think
right,
them
but-
in and of themselves are gimmicky.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
It's like the difference between like a good 3D movie and a movie where like they just throw shit at the screen for 45 minutes. You know
I
what I mean?
have never seen a good 3D movie. Hey,
No, but I'm saying
I
either
don't know
you,
if I've seen a
uh,
true 3D movie.
either of
that
you seen,
wasn't just
either of you seen Gatsby yet?
No. I want to though.
I heard
I don't.
I heard it was exactly what I expected it to be. All style and none of the substance from the book.
Really? I actually I just bought the book because I wanted to read it before I saw it.
Yeah, I need to reread it.
Yeah, the book and the movie, that whole thing's
And the book's mad
old hat
short.
now, but-
The book's mad short
Yeah.
though, so it
You-
shouldn't take.
You know
me long to
the
get through.
the at least one of the reviews I read said that the anachronistic music wasn't even the worst part, so that should tell you something.
I thought it looked good. I mean, and like
You know, no, that's the thing. It
that's what
looks
I'm saying.
good.
It's supposed to look good, but there's supposed to be
No.
nothing
I
else.
get it. I'm just, but like Leonardo DiCaprio usually doesn't sign on to shit movies.
Oh,
like,
no,
he's,
well, no,
he's
that-
pretty
He was
good.
in the Titanic, Basketball Diaries.
Everybody,
Yeah, he was like fucking 10 in Basketball Diaries.
everybody
I
says
figured
that.
that would get some heat from like Drew or something, saying he loved Basketball Diaries.
I've never seen it.
All right.
Everybody says that
Did he go
DiCaprio.
full retard in that one? Isn't that where that came from?
I don't know.
Every review I've seen says DiCaprio is the only saving grace in the entire movie because he nails the character.
I could see
of
that.
Gas.
I like the girl too, though. The blonde girl. that's
everybody
in it.
says that like that it's got a great cast. It's just they're all flat. There's nothing there except for
Except-
DiCaprio.
Except for Tobey Maguire.
No,
Like,
except for-
a great cast aside from Tobey
Well, yeah.
Maguire.
People actually think he's a good actor. You know the funny.
He's not. No
Yeah.
one thinks that.
You know the funny thing, and I was it almost made me want to see the movie. I was at Walmart in the book section because fuck it, whatever. And they had the Great Gatsby copy
Yeah.
with the picture, the movie picture on the front. And
Okay.
Tobey Maguire was making a different face on the cover than what I normally see, and I was impressed.
That's Photoshop, man. It was Photoshop.
Like, he had-
Airbrushed to shit.
He had a sort of grimace or glower
Was it
on his
confused?
face.
An emotion?
Yeah,
of some
like,
sort?
yeah, it wasn't just that doofy grin he always has.
I guarantee it was Photoshop.
I
They were like, just do something with your face, you fuck. And they were like, fuck it, we'll do it in post. Whatever.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh my god.
But no, yeah, seeing that
He's the
almost made me
worst.
want to see the movie.
He's the fucking worst, man.
I've seen worse. I don't like him at all. But
I have never
to
seen.
be fair,
I
I've
have
seen
never
worse.
seen an actor more wooden than he is. Even
No, there isn't.
even bad
There
actors
isn't.
usually at least they
I
look
think,
like they're
I think
trying.
I hate Shia LaBeouf more than I hate
But
Tobey
he
Maguire.
at least can emote.
Yeah,
can,
he at
like-
least looks like he's trying to act.
No, but it's just like Drew, like you've always said, like the fact that he can do something and he doesn't makes him worse.
No, I mean, I'm not a
Like
Shia LaBeouf fan
the
by any means.
potential in Shia LaBeouf to be better is enough to make me hate him more.
I
because
don't-
at least Tobey Maguire is just bad.
I don't
He's
think.
just bad. He's
I-
Nicolas Cage, but 20 years younger.
See, to me, Shia LaBeouf isn't an awful actor. He's pretty much living up to his potential. He just has an incredible douchiness about him that makes me hate him. Like that's
No,
my,
that to me is worse. Like you could be better if you weren't such a douche.
no. He's exactly
Like,
as good
you
as he
didn't-
ever could
you
be,
didn't
as,
seem
if
like
you
a
ask me.
douche, But like, Tobey Maguire is he's just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Why are they putting me in movies? So I kind of feel bad for him. I don't hate him
But
as much as
he's
I
loving
just
it.
don't
He's
want to
making
see him in
he's
anything.
making millions of fucking dollars to have a doofy fucking grin on his face. He's loving
Well,
it.
yeah, but people are paying him for it. It's not his fault.
Yeah, I'm just saying I don't feel
If-
bad
if
for him
they
at all.
fucking
Is all
pay
I'm
me to
saying.
look like a douche on camera, you bet your ass they'd be fucking rich. And then you'd be talking shit about me, and I'd be like, that's fine.
No, all I was saying was
I
I
can
don't
buy
feel
you,
bad
bitch.
for him at all. Hey, what's this?
No, fine. I don't feel bad for his life.
What's this?
I'm like, aw, he can't act. He's like a puppy dog that like lost a foot
You know the funny thing.
don't
in a loving
The
home.
funny thing is,
I don't
like,
agree with any of that.
I wasn't expecting him in when I watched Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas because I saw it after I saw several of his other
he was
movies,
in there.
and I was like, holy shit, he was making the same fucking face even back then.
Of course he was.
Like he hasn't evolved as an actor at all.
Oh no, not even. No, he's the worst.
He's not an actor. That's why I can't hate him.
No,
He's not an actor.
I fucking hate him. Fucking hate him.
I hate Shia LaBeouf way more. I don't know why. Maybe it doesn't make sense, but
You know who
can't stand him.
I hate for no reason whatsoever? George Clooney. Can't stand that motherfucker. Every movie I've seen him in, I've hated. And it's not like he's a bad
he's-
actor or anything. I just can't stand the motherfucker.
What movies was he even fucking? I mean, I know he's in tons of fucking movies.
Oceans,
I'm just trying to think.
whatever.
No, I know Oceans.
Batman
but I
and
mean,
Robin, Burn After
um,
Reading, some other things.
Oh, yeah, he was
in-
Batman.
He was
That's right.
the men who stare in the men that stare at goats or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
I never saw that.
Everyone loved that movie. I fucking hated that movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Rachel wasn't impressed by
I
it
did
either.
not like it at all. Someone bought it for me for like my birthday, and I was like, "Fuck you."
From what Rachel was telling me, you kind of have to understand the Odyssey to get the movie.
The Odyssey?
Yeah, the Homer's Odyssey.
By
Ancient
Homer?
Greek. Yeah,
Oh, the Iliad, that like Homer shit.
yeah.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't know any of that stuff. So it's like almost like a retelling of that story
Well,
kind of thing.
From the way it was described to me, and they
All right.
constantly talk about it in the movie too, or at least at several
Oh,
points.
maybe. I do remember some undertones of some other story. I didn't know what it was, but I guess that makes sense. Was it Shakespeare or like what was Oh Brother Where Art Thou was a play, wasn't it, or some shit like that?
I have no idea.
I thought it was something like that, and they like turned it into some weird movie. I don't know. All I know is I didn't care for the movie.
Yeah, it's because of George Clooney, weighing everything, dragging everything down with his George Clooney-ness.
He seems like he took the place of where Bruce Campbell should have been.
I don't know the fuck that
No,
means.
they're completely
George,
different.
George
They're
Clooney
completely
seems
different.
like the A-list equivalent of Bruce Campbell.
No, I don't see that at all.
I don't see that fucking at all.
No?
I have no
No?
fucking clue what you're
I'm
talking
alone
about.
in this?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, you guys have any actors or artists of any kind that you just have an irrational hatred for?
Billy Crystal?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we've
Is that
established.
irrational? I thought he was just bad.
Oh, like completely unwarranted hatred?
Yeah, like mine for George Clooney.
Oh,
Or Bret Hart.
huh.
What? Who?
Bret Hart. I can't stand Bret Hart, even though he's
You hate Bret Hart?
Yeah,
I don't care about him at all.
like
enough to hate him.
he's an incredibly talented wrestler, or was. I can't
Well,
like
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Same with AJ Styles. I recognize that he's incredibly talented. I just can't stand the motherfucker.
Dude, The Clash. The Clash is
Yeah.
enough reason to hate him.
Plenty of people
Hands
have
down,
terrible
that's a
finishers.
reason.
I might be maybe Owen Wilson. Oh man, something about that fucking dude I just can't stand.
Yeah, I had a conversation the other day about Owen Wilson. Someone was saying that they hated that movie because of him, and I was like, good. Like,
What
someone
movie?
else fucking hates him, too.
I like him better than Luke.
And I don't know. Who's that fucking guy? You've seen Jurassic Park 3, right?
Probably once.
Yeah, you know how that's like it's a fucking horrific movie, but I mean,
Yeah, it's bad.
you might know like the kid's father.
No. I didn't.
I don't know his
I
fucking
don't
name, but
remember
whoever
any-
he is, I fucking hate him.
What, is he in other stuff?
Yeah.
Alright. I think I remember. I think I know. He had, like, glasses and stuff.
Yeah, he kind of looks like
I recall him.
he kind of looks like an elf or something. Like he has like elfish features or something.
I think the only
Some
reason,
mystical creature features.
I think the only reason I
I don't know about that, but I think I remember him.
Man,
That might have just been because I think he was like a Who in like the live action Dr. Seuss Grinch movie.
What's that actress that everybody hates for no reason? What's her name?
Kristen Stewart.
No. She's It's like an internet meme now. Like everyone hates her for literally no reason.
I have
She
no
like-
Gwyneth
fucking clue.
Paltrow.
No. She not
What is she in? What is she?
trying to. What was she in the Black Swan or whatever that Swan movie was?
Natalie Portman?
Nobody
No,
hates
no,
Natalie Portman.
it was it. No, it's not Natalie Portman, but it's some actress that reminds me of her.
I actually hate Natalie Portman. She's
Well,
a fucking
that's
awful actress.
Ridiculous.
She's
fucking
awful.
forget her
That's a
name.
ridiculous thing to say. She's perfect.
She's awful.
She's gorgeous.
She
She's
cannot
perfect.
act for shit.
Did you ever see V for Vendetta? I thought she was really good in that.
I read
movie
V for
was alright.
Vendetta, and it left me with no desire to see the movie. Fuck that.
Oh man, V for Vendetta is a good movie. That's I really like that movie.
Fuck the Wachowskis and fuck Alan Moore.
Okay, either way, it's a good movie, and she does a good job in it. She's the only reason I can watch the Star Wars prequels,
Oh, that's where she was at.
and
her
I'm not even saying she
absolute
does a great
worst.
job in them. I think she's pretty.
Yeah,
You're what ruins
I just
movies.
googled. Shut up, Drew.
What?
You are what ruins movies.
No, she's the only person. And it's not, I didn't see it because of her, but the only thing that I found bearable in those movies was her. I don't go see movies because there's hot girls in it. I don't do that.
A series of movies that had fucking Samuel L. Jackson in it, and she was the most bearable part. You're a fucking idiot.
Dude, Samuel L. Jackson was barely in those fucking movies. And then, like, he made, like, the stupidest decision that anyone has ever made in a movie when he tried to confront, like, the fucking Emperor by himself without telling anyone any fucking thing. It was so
I only
goddamn
watched
stupid.
the first one. And
Oh,
it put me
dude.
to sleep.
Oh, man. He went out like a fucking douche. Like, Like, he found out that he was fucking, like, the evil fucking Sith Lord, and then he was like, oh, I'll go deal with it myself. I won't tell one single fucking person.
Yeah,
and I'll go deal with it.
but from what I...
And then he just
from what
died, and no one fucking knew anything.
From what I saw, he had the Emperor
What was
beat.
this?
From what I saw, he had the
Star
Emperor...
Wars.
From what I saw, he had the Emperor beat. It's just Anakin went heel on him, pretty much.
No, he didn't have him beat. He was just fucking playing. He was just trying to get Anakin to do it. He needed Anakin to side with him. That's the only reason he pretended to be beaten.
Like I said, I haven't seen the movies. I just saw the little bits and pieces.
I mean, everything he did was like, it was like supposed to be manipulative to get Anakin to cross over. And I mean, that was just another part of it. He didn't have shit on the Emperor. Fucking Star Wars.
I'm pretty sure that Mace Windu was supposed to be one of the best swordsmen.
Yeah, he was supposed to be the best.
Yeah,
I believe.
And in the Clone Wars miniseries, not the 3D animated series, the one by Gendy, or however you pronounce his name, Tartakovsky from Samurai Jack. Mace Windu was a total fucking badass. You should really watch it.
Yeah.
Grievous was Grievous was a badass too. He wasn't. You know how in the third movie, Grievous was all wheezing and he was a bitch and he couldn't even breathe.
Well, yeah, yeah, but he was still pretty. He was still pretty capable.
That's because at the end of the miniseries, Mace Windu crushed his fucking chest.
That's cool.
Just letting you know.
I can dig that.
It just, unfortunately, there was no mention at all in the movie to explain why this guy that should be a badass is coughing and wheezing all over the place.
Yeah, they probably should have given a little more context, but it was just like you just figured he was an old robot. I don't know.
Anyway.
I just want to interject and say that the actress I was talking about was Anne Hathaway, and apparently, there's a whole thing about how everyone hates
she came
her.
off as fake in her acceptance speech or something, some bullshit.
No, I think that's one of the reasons. Like, people just hate looking at her, and they just hate her inexplicably. Like, there's there's a whole rant on random people saying I hate her. Like, people saying they hate her and they don't even really know why. Like, I think there's Facebook pages about hating her for no reason and stuff.
It's the
because it's
internet,
cool to hate her.
People take something and just go with it.
No, I'm just saying.
It's just it's cool to hate Kristen Stewart because she was in Twilight. I think that's the only reason people hate her. I mean, she's not a great actress by any means, but
yeah, I'm not a huge I'm not even an Anne Hathaway fan. Like, I thought she was pretty bad in the third Batman movie.
There's she ruined the Batman movie and stuff.
Yeah, she wasn't very good in it, but I mean there's a reason for that. I mean, it's not I just hate her. I haven't cared about anything she's ever been in or any role she's ever played.
I don't think I've ever seen any of her stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just don't care about her.
Of course, I don't
hate her.
I don't really watch
care.
any movies whatsoever, so what do I know?
I really like the other girl in The Dark Knight, though. Ra's al Ghul's daughter. I think I already talked about that before.
You know, that I haven't seen the movie, but to me, that Talia al Ghul and Catwoman kind of filled the same role, and I don't understand why they were both in the movie.
Too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they pretty much fill the same role in the comics, but at different times, right?
Yeah.
Like, when one's not there, the other one fills the awkward relationship role.
Yeah.
No, but Catwoman and him, she did come through and help and stuff, and obviously that wasn't gonna happen in the same way with Ra's al Ghul's daughter.
Talia.
So I mean, she served a purpose. I just don't think she
said it 20 times, and you're still Ra's al Ghul's daughter.
It just Talia.
Yeah.
Is it Talia
I don't give a fuck.
I do.
I'm just trying to make sure I got it right. Drew.
Bill.
Drew. I said Talia. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. That's all I was looking for.
I like that name. I think Talia's a cool name.
I like her last name. Ghoul.
Ra's al Ghul's a fucking badass.
but I just I don't like when people writers shoehorn people in oh, I'll write this character in for no reason, and then I'll write that she saves the hero in the end just to make it seem like she was worth having in the movie.
Well, that's
Like, I'm not
always
saying
that's
I didn't
always
see
been
the movie. I don't
Catwoman's
know if
thing.
that's the
She's always
case,
been.
but...
She's never really been a villain. She's always just sort of.
Oh, I know.
skirted
She's like an anti-hero.
Yeah.
More so than Batman is. Batman's more on the law side of right, and she's more on the outlaw side of right.
Well, yeah, and she is a thief after all.
Well, yeah, but so was Robin Hood. But that's what I mean. Like Batman would probably try and stop Robin Hood from fucking doing what he's doing because it's not the right thing to do.
Oh,
But then he would go and take down Prince John.
Oh no,
and,
of course, he would just do it a different way. That's all I'm saying.
Fuck Robin Hood though. Who gives a shit?
Oh, fine.
Before we end this, did anyone watch the finale of The Office last night?
Nope.
I did not, but I know something funny that happened on it.
I haven't watched since.
You must be talking about the wrong show because nothing funny happened in that episode.
Oh, I saw a picture that made it seem funny. Then how's that?
Man,
I saw
the
I saw
review
a funny
I read
picture of it.
was,
That's what she said, and I thought it was kind of funny, but maybe it wasn't when you saw it.
What, Drew?
The review I said. When did Kelly and Ryan leave the show?
At the beginning of the season.
Oh,
they were
why?
gone in the opening episode.
But they were just gone, or they actually left.
Oh, they had like a 5
Oh.
minute like at the intro. I think it showed them like they were leaving. Or
Yeah,
they were
I
gone.
She
imagine-
moved. What?
I was gonna say, I imagine it's because she wanted to go do her work on her other show, or something.
Well, yeah. She
Oh
has
well,
a
yeah.
show.
Yeah. But in the show, it was like she went and moved somewhere with Rafi or not Rafi.
I
That's
don't
not.
know. I don't even
no,
know who that is.
the guy.
Oh.
Her boyfriend in it. The doctor guy, the Indian doctor guy. It doesn't fucking matter. And then Ryan,
I haven't watched since Saber took over.
Oh, yeah, Ryan followed her. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's
that was
right.
the excuse that they gave at the beginning of the season.
Wait, I thought.
Yeah, he followed her. out
Why
there.
would he do that? I
That's-
thought he hated her.
Because he's a fucking yeah. That's the whole thing.
The
like
whole running joke about their characters.
he's a fucking tool bag, and she's an idiot, and that's pretty much it.
I'm not gonna spoil the last episode or whatever, but I am gonna spoil like the second to last one. Do you remember that scene where fucking Dwight had Angela's baby's fucking shit tested to see if he was its kid, and that turned out that he wasn't?
Yeah.
They threw all of that away. And
Yeah.
Angela was like, "It's your baby," and he was like, "Oh, okay," and they just ignored the fact that he had got it tested before.
They
was
retconned that shit.
Yeah, like how fucking stupid is that?
It is, none of
things
it makes
get
any
retconned.
sense.
No, but I mean, like that's
Anything that runs long enough has stuff get retconned. It's a thing you have
no,
to
but
deal
dude,
with.
that happened
No,
like
but
like
that's-
half a season ago.
It wasn't
Oh,
long
I know.
enough to be retconned. It's an unacceptable
Well,
retcon.
I
it's
guess that is
the-
unacceptable.
Yeah, dude, it didn't. That was like the one instance of it, like where like it didn't make any fucking
If they
sense for
didn't
them to do that.
explain why the test
No, they
came
just-
back negative,
they just ignored
then,
it.
then that's what I mean. If they didn't explain why, then fuck them, because that's retarded.
Well, can you get a false negative on those things?
No, but they didn't even mention
No,
it.
that's what I'm
Well,
saying.
No,
They didn't-
I know.
They ignored the
I'm-
fact that the
this
test
is
even
me
happened.
wondering. This is me forgetting about the show and actually wondering if those can come up with a false negative.
No, I don't know if they can do accurate DNA tests on shit. I don't
Me
know if that's
neither.
possible. So we can't really explain that one.
But I just mean the fact that they ignored the fact that it even happened is such
Yeah.
a ridiculous.
They ignored a
fucking
plot
hole.
point.
It's
Just
almost,
for like that, just for that emotional response of
An
oh,
incredibly
Dwight
relevant
and
plot point.
Angela.
Yeah.
Like
That's
they
a-
have
that's
a kid and
almost-
they're together now.
that's almost as bad as them ignoring the fact that Dwight should know what a saber is.
Yeah, almost as bad.
Sabre. It's almost as bad as completely changing characters' personalities for drama. I fucking can't
Hey,
stand
wha-
that shit. That's why I stopped
Well,
watching
hey,
it like
well,
mid-season.
What about when they completely changed Kelly's character for no reason whatsoever?
Oh, at the very beginning of the show? Yeah, I know. She was like just a regular person, but she happened to be Indian, and she wore like Indian kind of dress stuff, and then like
Next season,
at the beginning of the second season, she was just a retard, and it was like, what
Well,
the
they
fuck happened?
they probably made probably a decent decision to make her a more interesting
Oh, no,
character.
fine.
I'm not saying it
I'm
was
not
a bad
saying- I'm not
decision. I'm
saying
just
they-
saying it was like out of nowhere.
It was jarring.
No, but I mean, but that's whatever. I mean, no one was they weren't getting good ratings at the beginning anyway. I mean, like that in the beginning's when you kind of feel shit out. Like I don't hold that against them in any way.
No.
No, I'm not.
It's
I'm just
acceptable.
saying. I wasn't holding it against
Yeah.
him in any way whatsoever.
No, but it is notable. It's definitely notable. And it should be brought up because I definitely, obviously noticed it. Anyone that's watched it from the beginning
No, of
noticed that
course.
shit. And I thought it was strange too. But like, I kind of wish they did it a little bit more gradually. I actually think they might have done it kind of gradually.
Well, they
'Cause I don't
definitely
think
did.
she
I mean,
was
she
Well,
got
she-
ridiculous.
yeah.
She had what 2 scenes in the
That's
first
true.
6 episodes.
Yeah, probably.
So
But she was just she kind of acted like everybody else, like just like awkwardly uncomfortable, like everybody in the show, aside from Michael Scott and Dwight. They were just like, okay.
maybe she decided that she was gonna play it up for the cameras, get herself over.
Yeah, get herself over. Get the fucking cheap pops.
I gotta stop talking in wrestling terms.
Either way, that show, the
Yeah, of
finale,
course.
the finale was not very good.
They kept saying that Michael Scott wasn't gonna come back.
Yeah, of course they were gonna say that.
Yeah, I know.
Well, just
I
like-
figured
just like,
like,
uh,
oh, they're talking about.
People they lie all the time. They lied that
Yeah.
Cumberpatch was gonna be Khan. They said Cumberpatch wasn't gonna be Khan in the new Star Trek movie, and guess who he is? Like it's
Well,
just
yeah, but
stuff
they,
like
yeah,
that.
that's what I mean. Like I didn't.
Of course,
I didn't
everybody
believe it
knew
for
he
a
was gonna
second
be
when they
Khan.
said he wasn't gonna be in it.
I thought it was gonna be like a phone call kind of thing. Like, oh, he's not gonna be on it, but he's gonna be a presence.
Man, he
Like,
I thought they were just gonna like.
he was
he
obviously
induces
going
about
to
it.
be there. Like I haven't even
Yeah.
watched
No,
the show
I
in
figured
like
he was.
10 years, but
Yeah. Well, he was on the show after he even left. He was just in disguise in one episode. So I mean, why wouldn't he come back for the end if he came back for some random ass episode?
No, of course. Yeah, that's why I didn't believe it for a second. But anyway,
Yeah.
Drew, did you speaking of Star Trek, did you watch the newest one before this one?
nope.
Oh, it was good. You
I,
should.
I,
And I'm thinking about going to see the new one tomorrow.
I mean, I might watch it, but I've never really liked the original series, like those characters.
No,
So
Star Trek never did anything for me. Ever.
Next
Yeah, no,
Generation. is
I can
cool.
vouch for that. Brandon never fucking liked that shit. Neither did I. But I mean, I know.
I've
he
always
didn't, so.
I've always had a certain fondness for the Next Generation, but that's about it.
I can appreciate the Next Generation. I will say that. I had a friend that loved everything Star Trek, but I could at least appreciate the Next Generation.
Like
Well, either way, my
Picard
point
was what a
was
captain
that,
should be. Is all I'm gonna say.
Damn right. For real.
Besides, that's all. Whatever. But like that, just as a movie, is a good movie. The new J.J. Abrams one before
Yeah.
this one.
I heard that Star Wars fans shouldn't be worried because he's already made 2 Star Wars movies.
No, dude, him directing the new Star Wars movies is fucking awesome. I
No.
think he's gonna do a pretty good job. At least with like the action and stuff.
Oh, he's the one that
Yeah.
oh, all right.
He signed on for 7 episodes.
Oh shit. Good. No, I do.
Like
I
I
liked,
said before,
um,
I'm open to
what's it
this episode 7 because, like I've mentioned before, I like the Star Wars universe. I just don't like Lucas writing it. So
I like the original 3.
I didn't.
I like those 3.
No,
I didn't bother with
I
the
mean,
new
they
ones.
were moderately entertaining.
What, the new ones or the old ones?
The old ones.
Yeah, no, they weren't anything special. Like I wasn't like a Star Wars like. I wasn't all over that shit. But I mean,
To me, when I think Mark Hamill, I think Joker first before I think Luke Skywalker. So, like that.
I
should say
think
where-
Luke Skywalker first.
I think 99% of people think Luke Skywalker first.
Yeah, but
Well,
I'm
I don't
saying
think
that's,
most people know he's Joker. Is
but
the thing.
I'm saying that's where I put.
Oh yeah,
Star Wars.
no, I
That's
got you.
how much I think of Star Wars.
No, fair. I wish they didn't ruin Indiana Jones because I think that was the next best. Like, I liked Indiana Jones a lot more than I like Star Wars. I'll put it like that.
You know why? Because Spielberg had stuff to do with Indiana Jones. Like
All right, fine,
Spielberg
fine.
was keeping Lucas in check and like actually being a good
All right.
director.
No, Spielberg used to be good. I don't know what's going on with him now. I don't know.
He did
Super.
I haven't seen anything.
He did Super 8, right?
Did he do Super 8?
Or was he just a producer on
That seems like an Abrams movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't that Abrams?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if it was. I just mean like that seems
no,
like
I'm pretty
think
sure
it
it was
was.
Abrams.
It seems like an Abrams type movie.
Was it
anyway.
Abrams directed and Spielberg produced or
Hold on,
something?
let me.
Or am I just completely fucking wrong?
It just I wouldn't be surprised if they both had something to do with it. I'll say that. But I like Cloverfield. I don't know if I've seen anything else Abrams has done.
It was
He
directed.
did create
Lost.
Lost.
It was
Well, he
directed.
created it. He did.
Super 8 was directed by Abrams,
He did stuff in the first few episodes.
directed by J.J.
I think
Abrams.
he directed the first two, but that was it.
Fuck you.
Sorry, Drew. Go.
Written and directed by Abrams, produced by Spielberg, Abrams, and Brian Burke.
Yeah.
That's why I thought it was. But yeah.
But that was a cool movie. I thought that was.
I haven't seen. The trailer looked cool. I didn't see it. I will say, I loved the hell out of fucking Cloverfield.
Yeah, look, Cloverfield was the shit.
I
That
can't-
was what
I-
a monster movie should have been.
I
Or,
can't. It's not something I can
not
watch on
watching.
DVD. It's something you have to watch in the theater.
I'm really glad I saw it in the theater. I'm really glad.
I only saw it on Blu-ray. I never saw it in the theater.
I'm really glad. It
Yeah.
was like, yeah, it was just,
I wish I had.
it was like America's version of Godzilla.
No,
kind
I
of.
know it. I saw it.
Oh no,
I know.
no! I wasn't saying it for your
Uh.
benefit. I was just saying it as a thing, and I like how they did it. It seemed real. It seemed like some creature that came out of the water
Yeah.
that was like, "What the fuck's going on?" And people.
I mean,
dealing with
I
it.
would have.
Like,
I would have
like
liked
that.
them to do a follow up that follows the same timeline, but a more traditional movie
Yeah,
that
I know what
follows
you
the
mean.
military, so we get more background on what's going on. But
They did say that they were thinking about making a sequel, but it was not going to be filmed the same way. It wasn't going to be from like that kind of perspective. So, I mean, I don't know if it's even going to happen at this point,
doubt
but
it.
they were talking about it.
Especially since he signed on for fucking Star Wars and stuff. I think that's gonna occupy most of his.
No, yeah,
Well, yeah.
of course. But Cloverfield, I don't think it did poorly, and
No, that did good. Cloverfield
no,
did
it
good.
I thought it
did
did
all
well.
right. It did about as well as any monster movie could expect to do.
yeah, all right. I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. I wish there was more of a.
It honestly, it's
ending.
not my favorite movie of all time, but probably my favorite theater experience of all time. Like,
Yeah, it was really fun to see on the big screen.
Well,
hey, have any of you guys
this was fucking episodes. What?
have you any of you guys seen Chronicle? The one of the guys got cast as the frontrunner to play the Human Torch in the Fantastic Four reboot.
No, Chronicle didn't look interesting to me at all.
See, I thought it looked pretty interesting.
Like,
Like-
what's Chronicle?
Those are those like teenage kids that get superpowers, right?
Yeah, fucking telekinesis and shit. And one of them goes crazy and murders people or something.
Yeah, it looked like a superhero version of Project X or something, and I just didn't care. Like it's just some like hip new teen fucking movie. I just didn't give a fuck about
Is it like Teen Titans, the movie?
But it's
No.
supposed to be like this like edgy teen kind of like.
Like
Whatever.
Kick-Ass?
No, that's more goofy. Like this was like kind of like a more serious.
I thought
grounded
Kick-Ass
kid.
was like rated R and like
It was, but I
shit
mean it
went
was still
down, no?
goofy.
Oh no,
It-
I didn't see it. All right, I didn't see it. So
It was pretty much what would happen if you gave 3 teenage boys telekinesis.
Yeah, like a
Wait,
a
is it-
grounded.
oh,
version,
wait.
a grounded.
what was that like filmed by like one of the kids?
Yeah, I think it was.
Is that?
Yeah,
It's kind of old then, right?
yeah, it's
Well,
a few
I mean,
years
a
old.
few years.
Yeah, no, I saw that. It wasn't that great. I mean, it was kind of cool because it was like, oh, this is what would happen if you randomly got superpowers, kind of. But like, the one kid was a fucking douchebag, and it was just like, oh, Of course, one kid has to end up being the bad guy, and it's fucking dumb. But I mean, I watched it. It wasn't bad. It was just meh.
It didn't interest me at all. Though.
I don't know. I'm glad I watched it, but I wouldn't fucking watch it
Was
again.
it at least
so one of those
moderately
kids is gonna be
interesting?
Human Torch and what?
He's the front runner. The black kid's the front runner to be Human Torch in the Fantastic Four reboot.
Oh yeah, see, I didn't mind that guy. That guy was fine in that movie. I think I liked him more than any of the other two guys.
People are pissed
So
off. They're
that's
like,
fine.
you can't make Human Torch black.
Why?
He's Sue
Because
Storm's
he already
brother.
looks burnt.
Jesus.
I thought, like, I'm sure someone's already said that.
I'm sure
I
they
was
have.
mocking
I haven't
the
seen anybody
racist.
say it though.
I wasn't being racist.
That was rough.
Damn it.
So like,
I'm sure someone's like, it makes perfect sense though. LOL.
a lot of the arguments are like, what if you made the Black Panther white? What then?
Yeah,
that-
what then? Who gives a shit?
Well,
I would love to see that.
The fact
I
that
want Robert Downey Jr. to go blackface again for the Black Panther.
the fact that a Black Panther's race is kind of important to the character is whereas with Human Torch it doesn't fucking matter at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you see the I know we have to end it, but did you see the trailer for the Lone Ranger and how almost offensive Johnny Depp's portrayal of that is?
No, I haven't.
I have not either.
Wait, I thought he was the Ranger himself. Is he playing Tonto?
He's Tonto.
Oh shit.
I haven't seen that. Who's playing the Ranger then?
It's rough. It's rough.
I want to watch that.
Who's playing the Lone Ranger then? I thought it was Depp.
I don't even know. I couldn't focus on anything other than
Antonio Banderas.
I think it's Tyler Perry.
In a fat suit. Eddie Murphy's directing it.
Then Eddie Murphy would be playing every character.
No, he'd be fighting Tyler Perry on screen to see who played every character.
I'd watch that.
I would too. If it was just the fight.
Either way, this has been episode 17 of the One Trick Podcast.
So enthusiastic. No One Trick Podcast.
I'm Brandon. I'm here with Bill and Drew.
We don't need to fucking sign off. Jesus
Shut up.
Christ.
I'm Bill. I'm here with Brandon and Drew.
This
Fuck
concludes
these
our
bitches.
news day.
Join us next time. Same time, same place.
Same shitty station. Same shitty people.
Stay strong, America.
I was about to say that. God damn it.
Good night and God bless.
Yeah, that's the one I was trying to think of.
You were trying to think of Good Night and God Bless.
Yeah, I couldn't remember it. I had it in the wrong order.
God night and good bless.
Yeah, that's it. God night and good bless, everybody.